This is Lance from Lance's Auto Vlog, and I'm back with a new video. So I got this 2023 Ford Bronco, beautiful car. And what we're going to do on this particular Bronco is we're going to upgrade the speakers with new speakers in the dash, new mid-bass drivers, leave the stock speaker the way it is, and maybe we're going to test something with the factory subwoofer to see how that pans out as far as output. But we're basically going to test fit a couple things and see. And since we got a little bit of time with this vehicle, we're going to test the factory location with a different woofer in that factory sub. And I know it's ported, so we don't know what's going to sound like, but we're going to test it. So what we're using in here is on the dash, we're going to use, if you didn't see one of these before, the dash speaker is like a 4-inch speaker. This is a B&O system. So it's got like a 4-inch speaker in the dash. So we're going to elect to do a Morel point source in the dash. So we're going to make custom panels for that. And then we're going to do a mid-bass driver in the factory location, which we got some of the car apart in the factory location there. So we've already pulled out some stuff. And then we're going to leave the stock speakers alone. And then we're going to try this Arc 8-inch woofer in the back. As far as interfaces go, we're going to go with this access piece here, which we've already programmed to work with this car. And we're going to run everything underneath the seat with a Arc 8-channel lamp. So this is all testing right now. So once we figure out all this connections as far as the system goes, it won't be too complicated. But we're going to, like I said, test the Arc woofer in this enclosure, see if we get any kind of port noise or anything weird with that. We're gonna, like I said, make a custom mount here because the stock amp goes here, the B&O amp goes right there. So we're gonna make a bracket and a custom mount to put this in there. But as you can see, it's in pieces. And it's really gonna be a testing thing for see if what we think is gonna work the way we want it to work, but you never know. The one thing that's kind of unique about the Bronco, well, this particular B&O Bronco, is the dash and the kick panel speakers are ran off the rear amplifier as well as the stock woofer. The center channel speaker and the rear speakers are ran off the radio. But if you unplug the amplifier, the B&O amplifier, the rear speakers don't play. So the signals are at the radio. So we're gonna pull that wire, those two wires, and run it to the amplifier location. And we ran some wires so far in the system, but we're gonna run, we're going to take off this factory harness and run everything back down here. And the amp's going to go in here. She's going to lose the vent, but that's okay at this point. And we're going to see what this thing turns out to be like. So it's going to be unique. We're doing 2 on woofers in the kick. And we're going to do the dash point source. So we got to put the crossovers in because they're going to come with passive crossover. And if you've never seen the Morel point source speakers, here, let me show you what those look like. These are pretty sexy. Check it out. That's the Morel boxing. And these are going to be the hybrids, and these are going to be the point source. So you're going to have a tweeter in the center, the driver, and then it's going to have a sexy looking magnet and everything on there. And we're going to go here with these passive crossovers. Now the reason why we're using the passive crossovers, the customer gave us freedom on time, but not freedom on the budget. The budget's pretty much, the budget is what the budget is in this car. And we're trying to stay within that customer's budget as far as design goes. So with the tuning and the point source speakers and the rear feel and the sub going in the factory location, we're gonna see how that works out. The tuning in the front speakers and the front mid bass and the rear is gonna be okay. The sub is always gonna be questionable as far as design, whether we're gonna have to take that down and build something new. But we'll find out one way or the other. If this goes perfect, then it's a good alternative. We'll let you know one way or the other. All right, stay tuned. So we got the crossovers installed here underneath the driver's seat. And then we got the drivers put in here with that bracket we made. Mike made a special bracket for the speakers, put them in. It's a point source. They look really good. On to something next. So now we're back on the project again. Another day. We're going to we took these factory speakers out, which are these here, and we're going to put in these drivers. Well, I should say we already done one side. We had a couple of gaskets and stuff like that. And then that speaker fits in the kick panel. Now, most guys don't realize it, but the kick panel in this car is pretty interesting. There's a foam plate here. Normally, Mike made a new metal aluminum plate that went there, and then he reattached it, and then he sound deadened it, so now it's a solid piece versus just a regular piece of foam that they provide. And then we also did some deadening behind it here, and then we also put that speaker in. We're going to put a gasket on here to face it up there. As you can see, it's pretty close to the panel, and it should be done. So this side's done. We still need to do the passenger side and run another cable and run a bass knob, but we're getting there. The customer also wanted rear speakers now, so we're putting rear speakers in it. So we give them what they want. They pay for it, give them what they want. Then we tune it. Okay, we're still working on this Bronco. It's the next day. We've had some other projects, and we're trying to get this done and working on some other stuff. But we put the Arc box in, Arc 8-inch woofer in this factory sub. And Mike, and we did some sound deadening all over the panel here, re-deadened the box itself. Did a lot of things to make this thing sit right, and then mounted that with some screws and some hardware to make it all nice and tight. So that's the Metra DSP A to B, and we're just basically using it as a 2-channel input into the actual Arc amp, the actual Arc DSP 8-channel amp. And this thing gets on it with the system, but it's all foamed. It's a lot of extra work put into it just so this woofer would sound good. It sounded decent, but the extra work's just making it sound that much better. So we got to put it back together. There's no rattles, there's no popping, there's no crackling. We didn't experience any port nose with this woofer. Not to say it wouldn't experience it at all, but hey, I'll give you a last assembly look of everything once it's all done, and we'll move forward from there. But we're getting there. We're almost done. This customer should really like it for what she put into it. Peace. So the Bronco's a wrap. We're basically cleaning up now. And this car had the Morel hybrid point sources and dash, some custom kicks for some 6-inch mid basses we had. We did them in 2 ohms. We used the access interface, which we basically use the left and right input, no EQ from that at all. The customer elected to go with some rear speakers in the process while we're working on it, and that was basically, we just added a pair of 4-inch in the back for rear fill. And then we have the the 8-channel amp, and this car's dialed in.